Hi, welcome to my virtual reality German hotel. As you can see, it sits next to an awesome Egyptian pyramid. Here's the front view of the hotel with 2 windows and a main entrance. I tried to give the windows some trim, but it was a little frustrating working in 3D and trying to get the boxes to lie flat. Also, I couldn't figure out how to add a sign out front, so I just made a German flag. Honestly, it looks more like a consulate than a hotel, but whatever. And then you can see on this side, I have a large picture window to let some light in. I didn't attempt trim on that side. And then here's just a quick shot of the tile roof. So we'll go ahead and go up the walkway and check out the inside. Here's the main entrance with the wood paneling going in the wrong direction. Arr. And then here's the interior. I'm a lot happier with the way it turned out. We have a front desk on the right and a seating area with a couch and some chairs on the left. I tried to make some artwork on the walls too, and I added some plants. And then we have another seating area across the room with an indoor tree. I added some curtains to the picture window too, just to make it feel a little more finished. And on the entrance wall, there's more artwork above the door. So the right side of the room is where students will experience a self-serve concierge where they can create their itineraries. So here's sort of an overview of the entire interior. To complete their tasks for this activity, students start by exploring different cultural sites and restaurants on the wall monitor. Ideally, this website would be all in German, so they can practice reading German while they do this activity, but I didn't find a good one, so for now it's Lonely Planet. They'll scroll through until they find something that interests them. In this case, Neuschwanstein sounds interesting. Then when they're ready to create their itineraries, they'll interact with the console on the right. Clicking it opens up a Google Doc that they can use to record their lists. They just find their names and click to open their own personal Google Doc. And you can see that opens another window. And then they just type in their interests in the Google Doc. I'm going to go ahead and add Neuschwanstein. Then once they're done, they just close both windows and click the console to turn it off. After that, they can go over to one of these 2 seating areas to interact with other students and share their itineraries. I'm imagining this being asynchronous because there's only one concierge, and it might get cluttered if everyone is trying to complete their activity at the same time, so hopefully students will be able to find each other or find someone to interact with. This activity meets 3 of the learning objectives I wrote earlier in the module when I was planning this activity out. Students will recognize Germany's unique cultural identity by exploring different German cultural sites and restaurants at the self-serve concierge. This objective is met when students use the wall monitor to pick the sites and restaurants that interest them. Second, students will create a travel itinerary that demonstrates basic understanding of German language and culture. And they'll meet this objective by creating their itineraries using their Google Docs. Ideally, this would all be in German so they can practice reading and writing the language at the same time. And last of all, students will describe and discuss the travel itinerary with other German language students. This objective would be met when students hang out in the lobby of the hotel with other students and talk about the different things they've added to their itineraries. So that's a walkthrough of my virtual German hotel, and I hope you enjoyed it.